Welcome into the most must-see, most must-listen-to podcast in all of the land. My hood got stuck on my headphones, but it doesn't matter. You want to know why? Because I am the most decorated champion in the Ace in the Hole podcast history. And I don't care how many takes it gets, because every take I do will be better and more entertaining than anything they will ever put out in any reign that they will ever have. This is why I'm all strapped up. This is why I'm all golded up, all iced up. The only thing I don't got is the B championship. The only thing I've never won is these losers championship, because all I do is win, and when I lose, I regain, because it's inevitable, and I am forever, just like this podcast is, and just like my co-hosts are. Sports champion Cliff, former wise man with no counsel to console. Eli is with me. How are we doing?
I'm watching a tsunami roll in.
Yeah, thoughts to go out to all those in Hawaii right now.
Yeah, as
all
we're
those
recording,
that will be affected by the
So
tsunami.
far,
it's happening.
It's hitting.
So
looked like it was about ready to hit. I just watched water recede more. So, this live stream seems to be not showing the best of what's about ready to happen. Because I thought the water was done receding, and now it has receded more from where it was. I am now seeing more and more rocks from the ocean floor. So, this is a problem. Potentially.
not
I'm not sure what island this is specifically. This looks more inland, because I can see another island out the way. But does not look like it's going to be a fun little time by any means.
I mean, I'm fine. I mean,
yeah.
I'm big chill. I got sports. I got some sports to talk about real quick. And when my time gets here, it'll get here.
I was just going to say, before you get into that, make sure you like, you follow, you comment. I believe the championship is still tightly secured around Neil's waist.
Eli, you need to post a comment so that way it's different.
For the time being. So, Neil, still reigning, defending Ace in the Hole fan champion.
Who all have we had? We've had Chad, my dad, my grandpa,
Neil and Cliff,
my mom.
No, I was somehow both fan and podcast host of the week that week.
Was shouted at one point. I did inform him of that the other day. He thought it was funny and laughed.
Marissa,
Kenna, my ex.
But they weren't champions. They were just
they
were around before the title. Yeah, before it became an actual title. And if you want to be Ace in the Hole fan champion of the week, make sure you leave a comment. And if you want to follow us, make sure you follow us. All of our socials are down below. I believe there is a link tree as well. And today's episode is SummerSlam predictions for 2025. It's right on the corner. It's this weekend, the first ever 2-night SummerSlam. And we have 11? We have 12 matches to predict here. That's actually a decent amount for a WWE show. It only takes 2 nights to do so. But stay tuned, because we have a little halftime treat for those
we have a long-anticipated halftime treat.
Yes, of maybe even a little halftime heat, if you will. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I don't want to blow the surprise, because I want it to mean something for those that make it there. Or you can skip there. It doesn't matter. But Cliff, your 5 minutes of sports, and then we will get into our weekly recaps for our shows and brands. And then we will get into our SummerSlam predictions.
So yeah. You're welcome, Eli. Sports. Got a little bit to talk about right now. Indiana Sprint Week happening right now. Been through 3 nights. Kokomo was tonight upon recording. Dear God, I gotta get to Kokomo for a race. It never disappoints. It's always a good show. Every video I see from Kokomo is always amazing. Yeah, 3 nights, 3 different winners. Pretty wide open right now. Justin Grant broke his goddamn foot and then tried to race. Let's hear. Chase Stockton broke his hand and damn near won the race tonight. So, a lot of wounded warriors going into battle. But I actually want to talk about different kinds of racing. I want to talk about NASCAR real quick. The Brickyard happened, and 2 major points to take away here. Bubba Wallace won on a brilliant fuel-save strategy, beating the arguably the best this-gen driver in Kyle Larson. He just beat him clean, back-to-back restarts. Simple. However, not my driver of the day. My driver of the day is Catherine Legg. Finished P17 in a go fast. And for those of you who understand what a go fast is, yeah, that's really good. That's like getting a Haas into the points if you're a Formula One team.
They need to give her a full-time ride.
They need to give her not only a full-time ride, but get her some goddamn practice time.
Well, and that's what they were saying on the. Have you heard their live radio back and forth? They were everything I heard was nothing but good things.
She has come so far from what was that? Charlotte, Darlington, whatever that first oval was earlier in the year, where she got run over and everyone blamed her, even though she got run over. But she's done so well. An actual wheel woman is crazy, especially since she came from open wheel. She came from I knew her from IndyCar. I don't know what else she's done, but she came from IndyCar first, to my knowledge, and is now just running whatever she wants to run. So I think that's really cool. My driver of the day for the Brickyard 400. Excuse me. And it's time for my biggest hot take. These two got a rant of it earlier in the week. It's time for the hot take when it comes to American baseball. There have been talks here about with the new collective bargaining agreement between the players' union and the owners running up at is it the end of this year or the end of next year? I cannot remember off the top of my head. Of introductions of a salary cap, salary floor, like any other major sport in America. And that would be fine. They could 100% do that, and it would be exactly that. They would be one of the big 4 in America. That's probably what will happen. But they have a chance to do something even crazier here. Will they ever do this? No. But they have an opportunity here to turn baseball in America to what football, soccer, is in Europe. They don't have salary caps, salary floors, but they have promotion, demotion, and they have an international ecosystem. You already have baseball in America, baseball in Mexico, baseball in Japan, and I know there's baseball in Korea. It's not up to the other levels, but I know there's baseball in Korea. They have a chance to turn American baseball into this international phenomenon. It's not going to happen. It's really not. The owners want some sort of collective bargaining agreement so that way the league can kind of stay competitive and you don't have teams like the Dodgers. Which, fair play to them. The system is broken and they are playing the system. So in reality, what will probably end up happening is we'll get a salary floor, salary cap to make sure every team is at least attempting to stay aggressive, much like the NBA. Because I think that's the newest collective bargaining agreement that makes the most sense is the NBA for the MLB. However, I really do think that the end of deferred contracts is on the horizon. I could see each team getting maybe like 2 or 3 allowances of a deferred contract because they've been around for so long. So, like, for example, one of the Mets would immediately be Bobby Bonilla for the next 10 years because they signed that contract. this was last year, the Reds would still have one of their deferred payments be to Ken Griffey Jr. So, I don't know. We stand on a precipice of what baseball will become, and
Well,
it's very interesting
what
because
I know from it is something very awesome.
Hmm.
We all know my strong dislike for Bryce Harper.
oh yeah, I was gonna let you talk about the Phillies.
And you know what? He slightly made a fan of me the other day.
Now, what did he do, Eli?
It was his commissioner, right?
Rob Manfred, the Major League Baseball commissioner, yes,
Told him to get the fuck out of the room.
told him to get the fuck out of his clubhouse.
And I don't disagree with him.
And here's the crazy part. Bryce Harper, in this instance, is representing all of Major League Baseball. But Rob Manfred is representing the owners. So, we're going to have to wait and see what happens. Hopefully we don't get another lockout.
We will.
I don't think we will.
Get the signs. We're going on strike.
I don't know. I see them because you got to think of what's all the big talking points right now in baseball. You've got deferred contracts, big market teams, and revenue sharing. So, I see this being a precipice of baseball that's going to define the next 10 to 15 years of baseball. No matter how good or bad the on-field product is, because the on-field product, it has been getting better. Like, I've enjoyed baseball more. Like, I take it, I haven't enjoyed it more, but I've been able to watch more of it because it's really easy. It's easier for me to block out, okay, the game starts at 2, that means I should start watching at 3, because then we'll be in the second half of the game. Or if I go to a game, I'm only there for 2 hours, 3 hours, if I get there early. It's easier to make it available.
That game I just went to, first pitch was at 7:10. We got there late. So we got there kind of halfway through the first inning, towards the end of the first inning. And I want to say we were out of there before the sun had fully set. So that's about, 9:30, 9:45?
Yeah.
2.5. At most,
Well,
you aren't spending more than 3 hours in that. Unless
I'm
you
in
get there
Central Time,
early for
so
walking around the park or whatever. But game time, probably like 2.5, 3 hours.
So yeah, I mean, it's better now. I really do think it is. I think that the pitch clock has done wonders. I do think that there are times where it needs to take a back seat, but you can't have everything. In sports video game news, we've seen our first clips of NASCAR 25, and I've seen very split reviews, so we'll have to wait and see. October 14th will be a hell of a night. Metal Gear Solid, the new game, comes out in about a month, so I'm a big fan of that. So I'm going to be getting me a copy of Delta. Yeah, I mean, Madden's about to come out, but College Football 26 is out, and I feel like 26 is really good. I definitely used all 10 hours of my demo time, and definitely feel like I want to play more. So, Eli, you're muted.
It's a great game. I wasn't saying anything up till that point.
I really do feel like it's good. I enjoyed all 10 hours of my demo. Like, I didn't have anything I could complain about, except for what I could complain about, I got better at. So it was more of a skill issue than it was a game issue. So
the waves are coming crashing back in, and they are 7 feet tall, according to updates. So
that's like 2 Eli's tall.
Fuck you. I'm legit watching this, and it's almost hitting the top of a hotel's the brick going down into the.
Well, Eli, while
ocean.
you're talking, you want to go ahead and give us your G1 recap real quick?
So I discussed it with Cliff earlier.
Cliff, if you were done, it sounded like you were kind of.
Oh yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I was trying to transition out of it.
I cannot give the day 7 for the B block because that is today. I can, however, give day 6 the B block, which we do officially have Gabe Kidd out of the tournament. He was not replaced, he's just out. Shota Umino has 6, El Phantasmo has 4, Yoshihashi has 8, Shingo Takagi is pretty much out of it with 2 points, Zack Sabre Jr. has 4, Greedo Khan has 6, Drilla Maloney has 6, Ren Narita has 8, and Takashita has 6. The world champion is almost mathematically out of this tournament.
That is crazy.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's gonna be weird. Block A's night 7. We have Tanahashi at 4, Taichi at 4, Umura at 6 with a win over Tanahashi, I do believe. Oleg 6, Suji 8, Oya at 6, Newman at 4, Finley at 2, Evil at 6, and not at 4, which means Suji actually is leading it, which I think is who I have winning it, if I remember correctly. I have to go find it. G1 35. I have. No, we all have Zack Sabre Jr. winning it.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
I have Yoda making it against Zack Sabre Jr., so that's something. I guess. That's. Ugh. No, we don't. No, we don't. I have Yoda Suja winning it. It's up at the bottom. It's up at the top. I have Yoda Suja. Cliff, you have Gabe Kidd.
I'm aware.
And Austin has Sonata, which still could actually happen. So the Golden Veto potentially could be coming to me, Austin. Which is insane.
Trust me, I am aware that unless the absolute worst thing happens to both of you, I am not getting I have a 0 shot at the Golden Veto. So
got that Gene Blast hitting. Which
is
sounds
what it is.
Terrible as a name, just to say.
I'm going to go ahead and rattle off my recap real quick. I have some, but AEW's kind of still in the fallout of All In. So there's some, but there's not a lot. Hangman Page fought decimated Wheeler Yuta for what the Death Riders did to Colt Cabana, because god damn it, the Dark Order still is a thing. Yeah, the Death Riders kind of took out Colt Cabana on Collision, and Hangman said no, and Hangman really just gave him all of the moves of Doom. Then after that, we had the Tag Team Eliminator Tournament as FTR took on Jet Speed. FTR came out on top, and are probably going to dance their way all the way to fighting the Hurt Syndicate. Ospreay is out with a neck injury and is going to attempt to be back at Forbidden Door for his home people in his home country. Really do hope and wish him the best with that. And this also led to Moxley and Adam Page setting up a match for next week. I do believe it's Steel Cage. So that's going to be a hell of a match.
Yeah, I said, well, I know it's everyone barred from ringside.
Yes. That is, yeah. We had the Championship Eliminator as Timeless Tony Storm took on Billy Starks. And, of course, Tony Storm wins. But we got more teasing of Athena cashing in the contract on Tony Storm. So pushing that storyline down the road. Then we had a very interesting match as Swerve Strickland took on... Oh my god, I can never say his name. Hechicero. I think, yeah, Hechicero, yeah. Swerve wins by DQ because the Don Callis family came out and decided that they wanted to beat up Swerve for a bit. And then more pushing of the MJF and Mark Briscoe storyline. So that's always good. These two are working together so well. So instead, Mark Briscoe fought Claudio and beat Claudio. So Mark is continuing that storyline of just beating the worst people. And that was really the end of Dynamite. Can't really say much else happened. Briscoe went out on top to end the show. On Collision, however, we had a little more happen as Dustin Rhodes defended his TNT title against Lee Moriarty. And as Eli says, if he doesn't have a custom title, it means he's not going to lose. And he'd be right, as Dustin Rhodes did retain the TNT title against Lee Moriarty. We then had the Bang Bang Gang take on Big Bill and Brian Keith. And I do believe this is the match. This is the first match since Colton has gotten hurt, but they're really just kind of flipping in Juice Robinson, so it's pretty much the same thing. And the Bang Bang Gang will take on FTR in the next round of the Tag Team Eliminator Tournament. Tony Schiavone, this was the only mention of somebody who died, so if you're looking to hear about that, you're not going to hear about it from me. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne, though. And we had what was one of the most interesting points of the night. It looks like they almost executed a double turn between Max Caster and Bowens. So it looks like they may be setting up for a double turn in the future. Anyway, Bowens answered Caster's open challenge and just beat the absolute crap out of him to the point where Daddy Ass had to pull him off. So that may go somewhere. We had the $400,000 to win 8-man tag match as Hechicero teamed with Lance Archer and the Infantry to take on the Outrunners, Tomohiro Ishii, and Hologram. And yes, that is a real team, and I'm very excited about that. The Outrunners, Ishii, and Hologram won, so they won the $400,000. And yeah, the Outrunners are still super fucking hot. The Triangle of Madness made their debut. It is Thekla, Sky Blue, and Julia Hart. They debuted and just kicked ass. Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian made their first in-ring action since the turn on Christian, and obviously they're going to win against AR Fox and Angelico. And we ended the night as Athena took on Alex Windsor for the ROH Women's title. Obviously, Athena wins, and Tony Storm came out to help build that feud moving forward. And that was this week on Dynamite and Collision. So yeah.
And on my shows, I'm only going to do Raw and SmackDown this week. We'll start with SmackDown, do Raw second. Yeah. So both shows started with tributes to Hulk Hogan, the 10-bell salute and such. R.I.P. the Hulkster, immortal icon of the wrestling industry, obviously. I went as him as a kid for Halloween, so he passed, and I don't think we have gotten the opportunity to talk about it, so R.I.P. Hulk Hogan. Yeah. After that, on SmackDown, Randy Orton, Joey Roll, Drew McIntyre, and Randy Orton brawled. So they were working towards a match at SummerSlam, but we will talk about that more later during the card. Roxanne Perez.
There's some other kinds of wacky shit going on there, too.
Yeah, Roxanne Perez beat Alexa Bliss. Jade Cargill beat Chelsea Green. And Cody Rhodes called out John Cena and told him to bring the real John Cena. Jacob Fatu defeated The Miz. Andrade and Rey Fenix beat the White Six via disqualification. And then a match for SummerSlam was announced shortly after that, which we will get to during the card as well. And that ended SmackDown. Going into Raw after the Hulk Hogan Memorial, it was Paul Heyman coming out talking with Jey Uso. And after that, we had AJ Styles and the Kabuki Warriors versus Dominic Mysterio and the Women's Tag Team Champions Judgment. Well, it's pretty much just Judgment Day, but Raquel and Roxanne. AJ Styles and the Kabuki Warriors won. Looks pretty cool. It's nice to see AJ getting a little more active here, especially as Cena's winding down, because it gives me hopes that we might run into AJ Cena one more time, considering that's the last good match Cena had was against Styles. After that, Sheamus beat Grayson Waller, and then we had Rusev come out and attack Sheamus, I believe. And then Lyra Valkyria, Becky had a segment. After that, it was Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Stephanie Baker, and Nikki Bella beating Naomi, Chelsea Green, Alba Fire, and Piper Niven in an 8-women tag match. After that, Finn Balor and JD McDonough beat Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro for a World Tag Team match, and of course El Grande Americano was involved in that. War of words between Gunther and CM Punk. And then Jey Uso beat Bronson Reed by disqualification. And then, of course, this set up to a match at SummerSlam as well, which we will talk to very shortly. This segment ended with Roman getting his sneakers stolen off his feet. And my recap ends with the pay-per-view we are predicting this week. The first ever 2-night SummerSlam. And the card is as follows. We got what's night 1 and what's night 2? I thought it saved that on here. Oh, I gotta find this out now.
While he's finding that, like I said, did have a little bit of information on myself and how I'm doing. I got a fucking broken finger. Thought I could play basketball with the kids, went for a ball, stole the ball, and my whole entire body decided to crash down on my ring finger on my left hand. And fun fact, one finger does not support your whole entire body. It will in fact go behind your hand entirely. As in, it will touch the back of your hand. And it does not feel good. In the slightest.
Just bend it that far the other way. It'll be fine.
And also, the doctors will only tell you to fucking put a brace on it. And, well, they charge a lot of money for braces. So, it ain't fucking worth going to them. In the slightest. Fuck the doctors. At least the ones in this town.
Alright, so after that, I figured out what nights SummerSlam are, and night 1 goes as this. Tiffany Stratton is defending her WWE Women's Championship against Jade Cargill. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul. We'll get more on that once we start predicting it. Gunther versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. Judgment Day versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Judgment Day defending their WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed in a tag team match, which I think that will probably end up being the main event, either that or Gunther CM Punk, I believe. And then after that, Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross with some stupid-ass stipulation we will get to. Night 2, we have a 6-pack TLC match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. This is one of the matches I was alluding to on SmackDown. It's the White Six versus Andrade and Rey Fenix versus DIY versus Fraxium versus MCMG versus the Street Profits. We got AJ Styles versus Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship, and then the U.S. Championship, Solo Sikoa defending his title against Jacob Fatu. Becky Lynch defending her Women's Intercontinental Championship in a no disqualification, no countout last chance match for the Intercontinental Championship. Even though they've already had you can no longer challenge for the Intercontinental title match, they're deciding to have another one again anyway, I guess, because they really mean it this time. They really mean it. Naomi defending her title against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky in a triple threat match. And then John Cena versus Cody Rhodes in a street fight for the undisputed WWE Championship. With this being a WWE show and with me being champion, this means that I get 2 vetoes per card, which means I get 2 vetoes.
Are we running this like it's 2 different cards?
Are we?
Are we?
It's SummerSlam Night 1 and SummerSlam Night 2.
This is more painful than the fucking break.
Eli,
Mm-hmm.
you need to send a letter to fucking Tanahashi right now and get Wrestle Kingdom back up to 2 nights so we have a chance.
So, during the trivia, I learned that originally it wasn't 2 nights. They have only had like 2 or 3 Wrestle Kingdoms that actually were 2 nights.
And it was like right when we started, so we just assumed it was all of them.
Yeah, and everybody made a huge upward, but it's
crazy.
not. There's only been 2 or 3 that actually were 2 nights. It's generally always been a 1-night pay-per-view. This is a fucking ice pack, and it fucking freezes my finger entirely.
With this being said, I will not be going first on either of these cards. So Cliff will go first on night 1. Eli will go first on night 2. I will go third on both cards. The second person you can obviously figure out by who's not going first or last.
So I go last?
I go last. Dipshit.
So Cliff goes last.
With that being said, Cliff, I don't know where to start here.
Most see
5 and 6 should be flipped.
Probably.
So if you can do that, just go from the top.
But do you really
to bottom.
think 3 is going to be 3?
Man, it doesn't matter.
All right.
Read it out however you want then. I don't give a shit. I'm going last no matter what. Start wherever your heart desires.
Well, as soon as I get access to edit the doc.
Man, it should already be.
It doesn't for some reason. There we go.
I can have the doc on my computer.
I know why, actually, but I won't tell you. It's because I'm using a different browser than normal.
I can have 3 tabs all on my... Oh, God. Never mind. Don't do that. Ignore that.
Eli, please don't touch the stove, buddy. Not again. We'll start with what's slated to be match 1 of the night. Lord knows it'll change. Tiffany Stratton defending the WWE Women's Championship against Jade Cargill. I think it's the end of Tiffy time. I really do. So give me Jade here.
I'm taking Stratton. I don't think we're getting Jade just yet.
Oh.
Or at least not this title belt.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think she'll have the
Do
gold.
they just go ahead and put it on her, or? But what else would Tiffany Stratton need to do? She beat Trish Stratus. She beat Charlotte. She's beaten everyone else they put her up against.
The only thing that she wins it here for is a match against Bianca. That's it.
I'm just trying to think
you have
what SmackDown
Bianca
Women's
Costa.
Division even is anymore.
Charlotte, Alexa, Bianca, Jade, Tiffany, Nia, Natalya.
Yep.
Raquel and Roxanne.
No, they're on Raw.
They're on Raw, but they can move with the tag titles.
Well, if they lose the tag titles.
Yeah, and then they're stuck. But yeah, that's pretty much the SmackDown.
I am going with Jade Cargill. I have been big on her and as proven by the WWE Unreal documentary series, they were big on her because they had her originally in a title match at WrestleMania. So I don't know what stopped that, because that was exactly what I thought they were going to have happen. But what do I know? What do they know, I guess?
All right. So that leads us to our next match, which I don't know how we're going to do this, because this match might not even happen. As Randy Orton is teaming with Jelly Roll.
Doesn't happen, gets cussed out.
Jelly Roll. To take on Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. The big hitch in this is that Drew McIntyre is currently stranded in England.
Because he does not have his passport.
Because he has his English
You
passport,
shall
not his American
not
passport.
pass.
So the name I've been getting seen thrown around, because he also made it very public and cut like a promo on socials about it, was The Miz. So The Miz will probably replace Drew McIntyre. It also makes sense kind of story-wise, considering The Miz is the one who brought Logan Paul into the WWE. So I'm here for it. If that's what they want to do. The Miz is always the one that works with celebrities, so it would not surprise me at all if he's the one that they end up bringing in. So with this match, we'll go ahead and predict it like it's Drew and Logan Paul, or I'm predicting it like it's The Miz and Logan Paul. I don't think it matters either way. I think one team's going to win regardless of who's in the match, but yeah.
Well, yeah. It's going to be...
pick.
They're not going to bring in a celeb on SummerSlam and have him lose. I'm taking Randy and Jelly Roll.
They've done it before. But I am picking Randy Orton and Jelly Roll.
I'm taking Jelly Roll, Randy Orton as well.
I was confused on what L or L was.
I mistyped.
So our next match on the card has Gunther defending his title against CM Punk, the World Heavyweight Championship. And this is just for Gunther to say that he beat somebody. That's why this is here. Gunther needs to destroy the fraud, the man that's made of glass. Just send him fucking back to the shelf for another 4 months so that way he can get his return pop like he always does.
If Seth wasn't hurt right now, I would probably say Punk. But with Seth hurt, I don't
Seth
see
wasn't
them
hurt.
going.
I would predict a cash in.
Yeah,
Well, I predict Punk winning it and then Seth cashing in after.
Oh no, I would say triple threat.
I don't know. Something's telling me to go CM Punk here. What else would they have Punk do if he loses? He can't do anything else.
Exactly.
Exactly. He needs the title for people to come to him for the title. He has no more feuds to go out and do himself. Seth is hurt. That story's done and over with. You know what? I'm going CM Punk.
No.
He's different.
Because what they're going to do is they're going to tell the story of Punk needing the U.S. title to be a Grand Slam.
Too bad that's on SmackDown, bud.
But he doesn't have Grand Slam. Well, they're going to do the draft right after SummerSlam anyway.
That is true.
That's when they're flopping titles. So he's going to SmackDown anyway with the World Heavyweight.
Yeah, but then you would have John Cena just swap the title with him, and John Cena would become world champion on.
So would that make Cena 19?
18-time champion?
18, yeah. He's never seen 17 right now.
Well, I don't know. They don't count Charlotte Flair as being 16-time world champion, even though she's won the NXT title.
NXT doesn't count.
I mean, did we not count it for fucking like Seth Rollins and...
It does, which is why it's fucking dumb as shit.
I didn't think we did.
It's recognized
as a world title, I thought. It as...
I really didn't think it was.
Pretty sure Duddy counts it as... It's one of those dumbass fucking things.
Anyway, next match on the card is we have Judgment Day, which is
I got my pick.
Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez defending against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. And hell's freezing over, and it's because Alexa Bliss has cast the spell. But I'm taking Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss here.
I'm loving this tag team
There's some kind of black magic in the fucking air that's making me
immensely.
like Charlotte, and I fucking hate it.
It happened with Braun Strowman and Ricochet, and it's happening all over again.
Okay, so the Google AI is telling me no. It says, while it is considered a top title within the WWE developmental brand, it is not considered a
That's
world
fucking
title by
stupid.
WWE or broader professional wrestling
But
communities.
okay, so that's the whole reason Ric Flair only has 16, because technically speaking, some of his other NWA shit and everything else doesn't count. So that's why he only has 16 title reigns, because WWE only recognizes.
Yeah, well, it even acknowledges that it is inconsistent, because it says this recognition has been inconsistent, and the title is often presented as a secondary to the WWE Championship and World Heavyweight.
It's fucking stupid. She's a 16-time world champion. Same way Ric Flair is like a 24 and Jerry Lawler is like a fucking 500.
Anyway, I'm taking Flair and Bliss as well. I've been very vocal about my disdain at the beginning of this podcast and my warming up to Charlotte Flair on this podcast, and
It's weird.
Alexa has just made it even better.
You know who he
Sorry,
does it?
something went wrong.
Hey Alexa,
Oh, that's
you know who
crazy.
he doesn't still like?
somehow your Alexa heard us, Eli.
That wasn't me.
That was mine.
Austin, you have an Alexa?
You know who he still doesn't like?
Yeah, I recognize that. Austin, I didn't know you had an Alexa, huh?
Eddie Kingston.
The world is
Who's-
cold.
Still sitting out injured.
I didn't know that was even on, to be honest with you, because we used to watch shows on it, and then we got the TV hooked up to the internet, so that was loud as fuck. Too.
Shows on your
It
Alexa?
was. That was great.
I
I guess
hope
I'll go ahead
see
and
it, like,
move us
How
on
long
to
is
the
that
next
shit?
one, as Roman Reigns teams up with Jey Uso to take on Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed.
By the way, it was a fire cube. It wasn't a.
Oh, it's not
I have a
Yeah.
Google Dot. I don't have an Alexa. I have a Google Dot. All right, Cliff, you know the drill.
I'm taking Braun Reed, but I'm also gambling. My gamble point is that we're going to get introduced into whoever Rollins'
man is.
replacement is.
I'm not taking a gamble, although gamble helped me last time. I'm just taking Roman and Uso.
Well, I'm taking Braun and Reed just because I feel like that whoever they're using to replace Seth Rollins in this faction is going to come out and cost the match for Roman and Jey.
I thought we were flipping these matches.
Austin Theory?
Why are we all splitting on all this shit? I don't like this.
I hope it's Austin Theory, but he's
I
rode
told
off
Cliff,
with an
you know
injury.
what we need to do?
Well, Austin Theory's not heel either.
That you can have him come back as a heel.
Grayson
Why?
Waller?
That's not what
Fuck
people have been
Grayson
calling
Waller.
for.
Whatever gets Austin Theory to the main event status.
Do you think Michael Hayes cares what we call for?
Oh, so now everybody wants Austin Theory, but when I say he's great, everyone's poo-pooing on me.
I don't like Austin
Literally
Theory.
nobody, my guy.
Oh, really? Back at WrestleMania 39 when he was beating John Cena?
I didn't like that at the time
Yeah,
because he did not need to win that.
Yeah.
I still call bullshit.
You don't beat the man who brings out Make-A-Wish kids on the stage, damn it.
That's what makes him the ultimate heel. That's why people...
Exactly.
I'm taking Roman and Jey. But I do feel like something
Yes.
fuck you's going on here. I think like Jay's gonna turn or something.
You think Jay's the third man?
Well, yeah,
Wouldn't it be
because
funny if Roman Reigns turns?
that's what he's talking of. Well, not Roman. Roman's not turning, but
I could see Jay being the
Now,
third man.
you do understand, if this is not a fourth man added, your point does not count, because you are specifying it's Rollins' replacement.
Well, obviously Rollins is out. So
That
it's whoever
doesn't make it a replacement. That means they're replacing them as the main figure for it. There you go. I'm trying to help you out here.
Right, say we did get pretty specific about.
We can argue that till we're blue in the face on what's.
There you go.
It's probably fucking Hickalay or some shit.
That's not Hickalay.
He's already on the show. He's on a part of the family tree.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So next year's Rumble, we're having the men's, the women's, and the Samoan, right?
Yeah, we should.
Probably fucking could. The Samoan
last match on night 1. So hold on. Another question. Since we're treating this as 2 different cards, that means we get a gamble point for each card then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross.
Ooh,
1-on-1. Scarlett will be there with Karrion Kross.
Like I said, the stipulation here is stupid. If Sami wins, he admits. Well, Karrion Kross admits he was wrong, and vice versa. So if Karrion wins, Sami admits he was right. Those are the stakes we're fighting for here.
Can't we just get
I'm taking
Scarlett
Sami
on a pole match?
What the fuck? What in the Vince Russo?
Scarlett on a forklift.
No, I said pole. I said what I said.
Judy Bagwell on a pole.
Well, that was also Judy Bagwell on a forklift too.
That is true.
Eli, who you got? We've split enough for this night, so you can do whatever. Oh, you're actually okay.
I am also taking Karrion Kross. And Cliff, your gamble point is gone. I'm done being nice. I am going to fully use my vetoes. Is that yellow?
That's yellow,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Well, it was just selected, so it looked green. And I get one more. And honestly, I wanted to get rid of somebody, just Gunther. I want to get rid of both the Gunther picks. I know that wouldn't have made much sense, but I can get rid of an entire match.
I'd probably get rid of the tag match, if I'm being honest with you. We all agreed anyways.
Well, no, it's literally nothing wagered, nothing gained. If he's going to do something like that, he should take out one in that, so that way everybody gets the point, or nobody gets the point. Or he could just 86 my Jade, so that way when Jade wins...
Yeah, that's what I'm trying...
Something like that.
What I'm thinking. So, did we distinguish that there is a time limit on these? Is that something we...
Yes.
I think it's once the match happens, you cannot remove after.
Once the bell rings, you cannot veto for that match.
Okay.
So that is the stone cold gentleman's agreement we have made.
Well,
triangle of fairness.
So,
which we are not going to put up the triangle of fairness, because if I remember correctly, they stopped doing that because it's not appropriate.
It's a diamond cutter. What do you mean?
They didn't do it up, they did it flipped.
Huh?
Yeah. I forget why they said they couldn't continue doing it.
I have one veto remaining on night one. I put it up at the top. Going into match 2, Eli?
Oh, I see it now.
All right.
All right.
Wait, no. We're skipping something here.
What?
That's night 1 down.
Oh.
I think we're about halfway through.
Yeah, we do have a halftime. I damn near fucking forgot.
Kick my damn feet up real quick.
I don't want to see that.
Here is our visual part.
I'm so excited for this.
Watch it just be utter ass.
Eli, thank you for giving us this. Watch it be over in 3 minutes.
Waited literal weeks for this shit. Ass. So our halftime this week is brought to you by WWE 2K25. We're not sponsored, but it is what we were playing on. We tried a MyGM mode. My PC crashed, but it actually picked up with us going through our shows. And this was one of the ones we were going to try and watch. So
Otis did retain. Otis won the championship again.
Otis won once again. And so we are going to go ahead and
spectate.
Yeah, spectate this. tornado
Beautiful
tag
match.
team match
Beautiful
between Jacob
match.
Fatu and Tonga Loa versus Jackson Smooth and what? Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I hope this is either amazing or garbage. None of this 3-star shit. 1 star or 5 star, that's it.
Here we are in the ECW high school.
In Detroit, Michigan.
Who's making their entrance? None other than Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Comes out first, too.
I wish I could unmute this now, but I can't. Because I want to hear what Jackson Smooth's entrance music is. Because we've never seen his entrance, we've never heard his entrance.
I wonder if we could, look it up.
It's probably on YouTube somewhere.
He's going to be coming out next. Lights go out. Anticipation builds. Oh, shit!
Oh my god!
Kane and all. I wonder whose entrance that is. Bro is plucked straight out of The Godfather's Hoe Train. That's funny as fuck. I don't know what else I was expecting. I was thinking maybe a little more Michael Jackson.
Like a moonwalk in there or something.
Yeah, like a little spin or two, a few twirls. Because he's got the gloves and stuff.
Oh, it's definitely a Michael Jackson rip.
But he comes out to tag team with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The night of his life.
Against 2 members of the Bloodline. Eli, what are your thoughts on this match?
I think Jackson Smooth will win. He's going to decimate this entire fucking...
He's going to carry Stone Cold. And his
absolutely
sack of dimes he calls a neck.
Big Fatu making his way to the ring. We'll go ahead and skip it. I know we'll go ahead and skip Tonga Lows.
Oh, wrestling in the vest and all. Sequins and everything.
Tornado tag match here on EC Dub. No other way to do it. Bell rings were under away.
Super kick right off the bat.
Jackson Smooth eating 2 super kicks from Jacob Fatu. Maybe a third. Yeah.
Oh, no.
One more time.
You cannot find Jackson Smooth on YouTube, by the way.
Well, if it's just a Godfather, I can imagine what his... No way. Did he kick out, or did Stone Cold break it up?
Stone Cold
kicked
broke
out.
it up.
It looked like he kicked out.
This is beautiful. The song playing in the background in my headset is making this match so much better.
I'm tired of the glasses. I want to be able to see this in full color. Jackson Smooth moves in full high definition.
I don't think he's gotten in a single offensive move.
He getting worked on.
Yeah, he did. He's Irish whipped. Oh,
I don't know what that was.
Jacob Fatu into the the corner.
Well, I think that was something to do with the game, not my PC or anything, because I saw it happen over on my screen on the other screen too. So, what's Stone Cold doing?
Posing.
What the fuck was that?
Money. He's trying to get smooth with it with Jackson Smooth.
Is he bringing back Stunning Steve?
He brought back Stunning Steve for one night only.
Jackson Smooth gets a punch off on Tonga Loa before he's mauled by fucking Jacob Fatu.
Guess you could say he's trying to live dangerously.
Brain squeeze?
Nah, it's like he's got him on by his traps.
Oh,
Jacob
no.
Fatu pinning Jackson Smooth.
No. Okay.
He kicked out.
Jackson Smooth kicks out at
one.
Stone Cold get
super
worked
kick.
on. I feel like this one's not going to last too terribly long. That's kind of the vibe I got.
Match.
The faces have got to get something going here, right? Eventually.
It's not looking like it.
Oh, man. Oh, Smooth just ate a hell of a spear.
He just taunt cancel?
Yeah, he did. Stone Cold was also stunned. So if Jackson gets pinned here, it's game over. Fight back! Ow! Hey, he rolled out of the ring though. Hell
Stunning
of
Austin.
ring awareness from
And stunning
fucking
Smooth.
Jackson Smooth.
The stunning duo.
I'm impressed. Kicked out at one, twice. Rolled out of the ring when he needed to. Stopped the
Ooh.
spear, I guess.
Somehow.
Ooh.
They ran into
Samoan drop. Ooh, kick
the
right in the
duo.
fucking face by Steve. Even
Think
done
he
with
connected
it.
with
Stone
Jackson,
Cold said he's
too.
had enough.
Tongaloa up. What's Stone Cold thinking here? Took too long to decide. Jackson Smooth getting back to his feet. No, never mind. Basement. Fucking clothesline. Power bomb by Tongaloa in the ring. Crossbody
Jackson
misses.
Smooth.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
He stood up. Got hit with a chair. Back down. Stone Cold needs to get his fucking ass back in there before Jackson Smooth gets pinned. Tongaloa fucks off.
There's a spear.
Yeah, Jackson Smooth just got cut in half. Stone Cold could care less.
He's going to pin Tonga.
Luthez press.
Luthez.
Pin
Oh, man.
by Stone Cold.
Pin? A 2 count pin.
Yeah,
Almost
well, Tongaloa
3.
wasn't fucking breaking that up. He was standing there watching it.
Stone Cold
Stunner.
Austin has a stunner.
Ooh,
Into a
Tongaloa.
headbutt.
Yeah, Tongaloa with the fucking breakup. Oh, Tongaloa.
The save
Spear.
of the century.
He gets the spear.
Tongaloa is trying to get his finishing maneuver, also a signature.
I'm
Jackson
already saying
Smooth
he
saving
keeps
his
doing
partner,
that,
though.
but that's not like a.
Smooth finally laying an offense.
Damn! Crisp elbow drop by
With
Jackson
the
Smooth.
showman's elbow drop.
He's stomping a mud hole in him just like his tag team partner. Oh, he got reversed.
Oh, he has a signature and a finisher. That's his signature move.
Oh, Jackson Smooth planted.
He has 2 finishers. Stone. No!
Oh.
He broke up the pin after.
Just like that, it's over. God damn it.
We waited
5-star.
a month for that.
That's
That was
not 5
beautiful.
stars.
That was beautiful.
Something happening here? Someone turning?
No. That's just the generic tag
I'll already say
ending.
that's generic, basic.
I got a 3-star on that one.
Tongaloa's hurt.
And he's injured. Fuck me.
After 2 months, Tongaloa's hurt, and you got a what? Yeah, 3-star match.
For
7 weeks.
7-week injury.
What the fuck happened?
Oh, I did better than I thought I did.
Well, yeah, you had Gunther Eddie as your second.
That is true.
Decent week from WCW. Looking like decent week from NXT. Yeah, good thing they're a good tag team. Tongaloa is fucking hurt for 7 weeks.
Injured.
Good week for ECW minus the injury. To the moon. Power card I got. I also got I know a guy. Scouted for NXT.
So I can't remember what cards I used last
Special
time.
promotion for ECW as well as pre-match physio.
I think I attacked you guys for this week.
Yeah, you
on
did.
This.
Eli is still number 1.
With Akira Tozawa as his world champion.
Yes. No women's division. San Francisco.
Hey, you throw up a 1 when you... Oh,
See? Here we go. Yeah, so I just can't use Rhea, Becky, so I can't use half my women's division.
Yes, correct.
That's alright.
There's a skunk that fucking sprayed right outside my window.
No!
You lost fans.
Fuck, that sucks.
Yeah, Randy Orton, you were damn right.
something weird about Randy Orton saying he's loving WCW.
Bro wants a win. You go out there and win, motherfucker. That's not my job for you to win. Quit complaining to me because you're fucking shitty. So I'm actually, I'm WCW, right?
Yes.
I'm not tripping.
Yes.
You're CW, I'm NXT, and Eli's EC.
I don't want to spend that much though. I do have that I know a guy.
Tens talent.
I'm gonna go
scout
ahead and
points.
use that. It's 10 talent scout points, not skill points. God damn it, Eli.
I said scout.
I thought you said skill.
I got a speech impediment, but it ain't that bad.
Is it still gonna cost me 50,000?
Yes.
Yes.
That's crazy. Well, I was gonna search for the new DLC people because Abyss and all them are in here, but that is it for the halftime entertainment. Jackson Smooth.
The biggest disappointment.
Can't wait for that editing later.
6 more matches.
Yep, back to the SummerSlam card,
All right.
and we are half down, half to go.
We're going from bottom to top on this one.
Probably.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with the Wyatt Six against Andrade and Rey Fenix, DIY, Faxium, Motor City Machine Guns, and the Street Profits in a 6-pack tables, ladders, and chairs match, which should have been at fucking WrestleMania. Wasn't.
Well, they had a different TLC match. Cliff, are you about to sneeze? Was that what that?
No.
Oh. You were like all sat up, looked like you were about to unleash a mean one.
I fought it off.
I thought it was coming back.
No, it ain't coming back. A bird.
Unless they were to put the title belts on Faxium, I have Wyatt Six winning.
Brothers, there are 6 choices here. Let's not fucking copy each other here.
It's really funny you say that because I am picking Fraxium. And I really want to take the...
Faxium is the only... either them or the Street Profits.
I want to take the previous champion's gamble point and saying that a ladder is going to break.
Austin, take Andrade
Is that
and Rey
specific
Fenix.
enough?
These are the 3 favorites for the match.
Fuck you,
Is
I'm
that
taking the Motor City Machine Guns.
Is that specific enough for me to gamble?
I'm taking the Motor
I
City
hope they
Machine
have
Guns.
a callback to the Young Bucks and Motor City Machine Guns Full Metal Mayhem where they had the tables
No,
across
Cliff,
the ladders
get rid
to
of
stand
it.
up on it.
It was a big fucking deal when I did it last time. And especially...
I got it.
Well, yeah, but I felt like that was also one of the ones that got brought up when we were talking about making them a little more specific.
It was.
So, yeah.
How about a table will break?
That's probably not.
Damn.
If you can tell me who's going through the table, absolutely.
Yeah, if you can predict...
Angelo Dawkins.
Hey, you know what? If Angelo Dawkins, and it's not a group spot, if Angelo Dawkins is the only one to go through a table at some point through the match, you will get that gamble point.
No, man. If it can't be a group spot,
Hey,
then
you
I
got a
don't
1
want
in 12 chance.
well, yeah, but if he's in the group, then I'll take it. But since it has to be a solo spot, then no, I'll pass. I got better odds.
Yeah. I got Motor City Machine Guns. I already said that.
All right. Up next, we have a singles match for the Intercontinental Championship. Get the fuck off my screen. It is Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles. I have... fuck. This honestly... I'm probably wrong, but I'm taking AJ Styles. I could see Dominic retaining the title belt. Honestly, I can, but I have AJ Styles winning.
Here is my thing. I'm going to talk about my reasoning here for half a second. and then I'm going to make my pick. They've tested the waters. Dom is huge over in Mexico for some fucking reason. They need to write him off so that way he can go do the Mexico stuff. For that reason, I'm taking AJ here. And I'm taking the Judgment Day turns on Dom. As my gamble point.
I'm taking AJ. I think Dom's going to Mexico, but I don't think they're necessarily turning on him. I think he's just going to win the AAA title and kind of carry it between both shows.
Sorry, I was looking at a stardom thing. Up next we have the United States Championship match: Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu.
I hate you, Solo.
Come on.
Give me Fatu.
I'm taking Solo.
And I just fucking noticed what your name was on this, dear lord. Your name on the document, Cliff.
Oh,
Do
the
you
ferret?
not know what? No, it says something about an alligator.
Well, then who's the fucking ferret?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know.
Ace and the whole fan hacked into the dock, apparently.
Fucking got out of our call and now they're in the dock. That's great.
Well, it's whoever has access. Well,
no, that's not his name.
I don't know. I have no idea who that is.
I have Talatonga Interference.
What the fuck?
Unless someone log in through like another email?
Oh
Is it you, Eli?
no,
You're the only one that has two emails.
don't have
on
it
there.
pulled up on my phone.
Did I open it on my phone by accident?
All I had was Instagram on my phone. I have nothing on my phone anymore. And I have no
welcome
other
in.
I have no other tabs pulled up. The only tabs I have are the studio and because now there's 4.
Yeah.
The C is me.
So then who are the other two?
Well, there, I just left. So the C should go away.
Alligator's Cliff.
Well, then who the fuck is the ferret?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I was on it at one point.
That might be it. And mine I just got rid of. Oh.
Well, yeah. Oh, there we go. It finally went away. Whatever you did, Eli.
I didn't touch anything. They're in the call.
They're in the
walls. Call.
They're in the goddamn walls.
Yeah, now it just shows the Cliff, the alligator, and Eli.
Fucking weird.
That's... Yeah, give me Solo. I'll take Solo. What follows that, Eli?
What follows that is Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria for the fucking Lyra Valkyria no longer challenging thing. Who would have fucking guessed that? Give me Lyra. I probably could have put a gamble point on that one, honestly, but
I'm also taking Lyra.
I'll take Lyra as well.
Gamble Bailey.
They've done this once before, and it didn't work out. So now they're doing it again, and they're going to do the opposite fucking outcome, unless it's Becky Hogan all over again.
Brother.
Yeah, that
Man
don't work
works
for
for
me,
Mercedes. Why can't it work for her? We have a triple threat match for the Women's World Championship. Naomi versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. I am going to take... It's the only way it makes fucking sense for my pick earlier. I said Jade no for Naomi. So I gotta pick Naomi.
9 times out of 10, I would agree with you, Eli, just because I don't think they would waste the briefcase. But this was a really quick turnaround to a rematch triple threat match.
Yeah,
Well,
because
they
they
could
need to
also be
build
putting.
Yeah, they need to build
Right, say,
legitimacy.
they're putting her up against.
I
two
think it's
legit
going back on
competitors.
Io.
I don't think so. I think it's going on Naomi.
And after that, we have a street fight for the undisputed WWE Championship. It is John Cena versus Cody Rhodes.
Eli,
Do we
who
know
you
when John
got?
Cena leaves? I'm taking Cena.
Well,
It could go either way. I think we see Homelander Cody Rhodes come out finally. I don't know.
I'm taking John Cena.
see, I thought this would be harder because I didn't think both of you would take John Cena, but I'm also taking Cena.
I mean,
I was close to picking Cody
I
Rhodes.
typed it first, so I have to stay with it. But if I would have known that Eli was going Cena, I would have went Cody.
I was close to taking Rhodes.
Yeah, my
But-
thing is they can easily have Cena turn face because that's the trajectory they're going, and Cody turn heel, and that could be it. Cena could lose his title, and then he just does whatever he wants to for the last handful of whatever handful
Or
appearances he's got.
he turns face and realizes he's fucked up and only has X amount of times left to earn a title match. I think that's a pretty good story.
Regardless, I think Cena losing here poses more compelling stories than him winning, so I wouldn't be surprised if he lost. But you guys did not make it
Are you using anything?
that hard. I'm thinking about it. I might just get rid of the gamble points and call it good because we matched on a decent bit.
Fuck.
Yeah, go ahead. Just get rid of the gamble points. I didn't use any.
Alright.
So it comes down. So this is 2 different defenses. So wait a minute. This is 2 different defenses. So if one of us wins night 1, then
We can lose
you
the belt
lose
night
one of your
2.
vetoes for night 2.
That's not how it worked for a fucking mega card. That's not how it worked for
A mega
WrestleMania.
card was 1 defense. You said this was 2 different cards with 2 different defenses.
Yeah, and on that fucking mega card,
also 2 separate cards.
No, that's not how this shit's fucking working. No, don't sit there and go, no, the mega card was. So then, you do me this. Go all the way fucking back to our first mega card. Track at what time every fucking card started and ended. And then from there, we'll go ahead and trace the lineage. And when that happens, I'll go ahead and let you do what you're talking about. Because that's what you would have to do. Because that makes no sense.
Well, you're the one treating it like 2 different defenses.
Well, no, everyone got multiple vetoes on the fucking card we just had. So then why wasn't that a big deal then when everyone got a veto?
Because we did actually different events. This is just 2 different nights of the same show.
Yeah, so now it's an issue because it's my show.
No, it's an issue because you got 3 vetoes for one show.
I got 2 vetoes. Thank you.
You have 4, actually.
No, I got 2 because they're 2 different cards. This is how we did Mania. This is how we've been doing the mega cards. I don't understand
The vetoes are new. We didn't have vetoes for Mania.
Sure, man. If whoever wins night 1, they're the fucking champion going into night 2. We can do that. Who's going first? Wrestlers or athletes?
I can. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Are we doing them together or separate?
together.
Cliff, what are you feeling?
2.
Okay. This team was established in 1969. They have 2 World Series. They have 4 pennants, 1 division title. Sorry, my bad. They have 7 total division titles, 2 wildcard berths. They have had 2 different ballparks and only 1 team name.
Well, that immediately kills what I thought it was, because I thought it was Oakland.
One team name. You said 2 parks, that's it?
Yep.
69. Is it Arizona?
I think it's the Rangers. The Rangers have always played in that ballpark in Arlington.
Yeah, but they have 2 stadiums, though.
I know. They could have had one that they had before they built that somewhere else in Texas, which is why they're called the Texas Rangers and not the Arlington Rangers or whatever else. Because you have the Houston Astros, but you have the Texas Rangers. Did we get a conference or anything, or is that all we got was like year?
No, we just got that it was founded in 69, 2 World Series, 4 pennants.
2 World Series.
I think the Diamondbacks are newer than 69, though.
They are, I think.
7 titles in total. 7 division titles in total. One in one, 6 in another.
Is it Houston?
Well, they have the asterisk year. I also feel like Houston might be newer, though. No, they aren't, because they have the Astrodome and shit. They aren't newer.
Yeah, but that we have the Astrodome and where they play now. That could go back to 69.
Astrodome wasn't built in 69. I want to say it was built after 69.
Yeah, so my perception of all of that is just gone.
I don't know, though. Because, like, my thing is that that's still standing.
Yeah. It's weird that we're in the same region, though. The same southwestern America.
Well, it could be neither of them. It could be the Mariners. Have they ever even won a World Series?
I don't think they won 2.
Washington?
Well, the thing is the one team name. Because I feel like the Nats.
Oh, yeah, the Expos, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just counting the Nationals as the only team because it's a completely different city. And they
Eli,
just
are you
carry the
doing something like
lineage.
that?
What?
Is it? Oh, I don't want to ask it and him take a hint.
Well, ask what it is. And
we're going down the. We think it might be the Nationals, but you didn't carry the lineage.
Expos.
Yeah, the Expos name because it was a completely different city.
I have done that in the past, so.
Okay, so it's not that then.
I've not done those teams in the past. I've just done something like that in the past.
But the lineage carries over.
No, I've never carried lineage over. Let me rephrase that. I've never carried lineage over in a baseball team. I've only carried lineage over in a basketball team. And that was the Seattle Supersonics. I didn't carry it over.
I think that just confused me more than.
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, we'll take a hint, Eli.
I'll help you out. There is no lineage sharing there.
So, like, they
Yeah,
haven't
there's-
moved cities, or just.
No.
Okay.
It has been the exact same team since its inception.
Okay. Was that our hint?
No.
Okay.
Do you still
I'm
want that
ready to
hint?
say damn.
Yeah, we'll take a hint.
They have 1 Central Division title and 6 West Division titles.
I think it's Houston, because Houston was in the Central.
I'm ready to say it's like.
Their first series title was in the 80s, and their second was in the 2010s.
Oh,
It could be both of them. Because wasn't the Astros 2019, 2018?
yeah, it was. Fuck. Because it was
And
the year right
then
before
I'm
COVID.
pretty sure the Rangers won theirs.
No, the Rangers won theirs in 2020.
They are
In the
also
20s.
in, since I gave the divisions,
thought
I
it-
have to also give this. They are in the AL.
Currently?
Always been,
So it can't be
to
Houston.
my
then.
knowledge.
Because Houston was in the NL with the Reds. Because they were in the
When?
NL Central.
When?
Houston was in the Reds division when I was little. And then they restructured.
Yeah, since they've been a part of the MLB, they've been AL.
I want to say it was like 05 or something like
I
that.
mean, that still makes me want to say Diamondbacks. I don't think the Diamondbacks go back to 69. Central and West Division.
So AL team, always been an AL team.
Central and West AL divisions.
So who's in the Central?
Well, my thing is, I think they've added more teams out west, and that's the only reason this team became a Central team.
So
Teams-
you think they're in the Central now? They used to be in the
Yeah.
West.
That's what I
Like
think
they
is
used to be a
happening.
Western powerhouse.
Or, wait. Eli told us the order. I can't remember. Did they go Central to West or West to Central?
West to Central.
So you're
Yeah.
right. They started in the West because there weren't that many teams,
I think
and then they got booted to the Central.
that makes me want to say, like, or it could be someone super far out west. I don't know who has 2 World Series. Angels, maybe? No.
They've got to be in the West. They can't be in the Central. They have to be in the West. Wait,
I can't remember the theme I
Wait.
had for this.
Is it St.
honestly.
Louis?
is it the White Sox?
So I can't help you with a whole lot on the theme.
No, there was no way
because
the White Sox were part of the West.
I can't remember what the theme was. It's been that long since I did this.
Well, I'll take another hint. We should have
Yeah,
one hint left.
This will be your last hint, and then you have to go for the guess.
yeah.
They've had 3 nicknames. They've had 2 ballparks. One stadium, 1969 to 1972, and the current one, 1973 to now.
So it's an older stadium.
Give me a second. They were a part of the name pays homage to a livestock show. It also has identical names to 2 former Negro League baseball teams that played in the first half of the 20th century.
Farm show?
Well, also think about the other teams that were named the same. I almost said the Braves, but that also makes no sense.
Okay. I can't think of teams that are in the Central right now to save my life.
They entered the American League in 1969 along with the Seattle Pilots.
So
Didn't
it's
know
not
that was a
Seattle.
fucking team. Which, by the way, Seattle Pilots became the Milwaukee Brewers, apparently. That's a fun little fact.
Oh, I don't know.
So I'm just gonna start naming off baseball teams, and we got to figure out where the hell they are because if we can name off the Central teams, I bet it pops out.
I'm sorry, where the fuck are they located?
My thing is, I think it's got to be the fucking Rangers. I don't know what team would be that far west that they could eventually make the Central. It can't be Milwaukee.
So they were West Division 1969 to 1993, and Central West Division 1969 to 1993, and Central Division 1994 to present.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Milwaukee was ever far enough west to consider them a West team, and I don't think they've
Minnesota.
won two.
I will say you've not said this team once.
Is it not Minnesota?
Have the
You've not
Twins
said the team name once.
The Twins?
have the Twins won the World Series twice? Let
Probably
alone
not.
once?
But I think I know who has though.
I said St. Louis.
They're in the NL.
Oh, that's true. It is
The
AL
Tigers.
teams. The Tigers are closer than the fucking...
But it would make sense why they were in the West originally.
all the way until 93?
I mean,
I wasn't expecting this one to stump you guys, I'm not going to lie.
okay,
well,
so
Cliff said the White Sox earlier.
Like I said, it has not been named yet.
okay, so we got Minnesota.
I'm literally going across
Detroit,
in
Chicago.
my fucking...
It's got to be so we've got the Angels of Anaheim, the Dodgers. Did the Dodgers move out there in
Central makes more sense than the West. I will say that.
69? No, they didn't.
If you're looking at the United States map.
Said Central makes more sense than West. That
If you're
doesn't
looking at the
fucking
United
help
States
me.
map.
So
I still think it's the Texas Rangers.
Oh no, it's the Royals.
It is the Royals. They're smacked it up because they won it twice in the 2010s and then once in... Yep, it is. The Royals.
Kansas City Royals.
And this is Kansas City Royals.
Yeah,
that took way too freaking long.
That's
Yeah.
how forgettable they are.
Kauffman Stadium, Municipal Stadium, the first
Kauffman.
one. The Blue Crew, Boys in Blue, the Crowns. They've been the Kansas City Royals since their inception.
I was just sitting there.
1-2.
I was literally just drawing on the teams, just drawing up and down. I'm like, okay, Texas.
I was
Texas,
trying to help you
Oklahoma.
I knew there was another one in the middle. I kept forgetting
because
I
you guys
couldn't
are like
fucking know.
listing the
Yeah,
random
I was like
teams
St.
and,
Louis. Like that's the furthest
you haven't
Central
said
I
them
know.
once.
Yeah.
You have not said them once. All right, 1-2.
1.
Boston holds up 1. All right, this team was established in 1998. They
They're as old as I am.
have 1 World Series title, 2 pennants, 5 division titles, 2 wildcard berths.
I'm
They've only
probably
played in
wrong.
1 ballpark, and they have 3 nicknames.
I'm probably wrong, but I'm really feeling Seattle. Just off rip, I'm really feeling the Mariners.
Well, what team got brought into the league the year you were born? How do you not remember that off the top of your head?
Yeah, fair. I think this might be the Dodgers, though, now that I'm thinking about it, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brought into the league in 98.
1 World Series. I mean, I don't think Randy Johnson won one while he was there. But
Oh, you're talking about the Angels. No, I thought you were talking about the Dodgers. You got to clarify.
No, Diamondbacks.
You said L.A.
My bad.
Diamondbacks, yeah, maybe. They're newer.
Diamondbacks, Seattle.
I thought Diamondbacks were like 2000s, though. I thought they were like 01.
Were they? That feels right.
I don't know.
Because I think they came into the league with Miami. One World Series, though. So
I mean,
Colorado,
I'll
it's not
definitely take
Colorado.
It could
I
be
can't
Colorado.
remember. Has Seattle won one or not? Because I don't think Griffey won one while he was out there.
I mean, I think we'll just need a hint.
Yeah.
Hint time, Buster.
They have a World Series in the 2000s, a pennant in the 2000s and the 2020s, and the division titles are as follows: the 90s, the 2000s, the 2000s, the 2000s, the 2010s.
So the 2020s, when they won the pennant, they got in as a wild card team then, correct?
Yes.
I think we might be talking about the Rangers here.
Wouldn't this be fucking hilarious?
Because, wait, when did they win the World Series? 2010s or 2020s?
The World Series
2000s.
is in the 2000s.
Oh. Never
But
mind then.
It could be
I
late 2000s.
don't remember them making it in the 2020s, but
I remember them making it
happened.
because it was the Rangers and Diamondbacks. It was the most fan-friendly fucking World Series of recent memory. But that wasn't. Was it the 2020s? You said they made it.
the pennant is in the 2020s.
So that means that they were in a World Series in the last 4
2000s
years.
and the 2020s.
So who are the
The
World
division
Series
titles
teams in the last
are
4
the
years?
90s, 2000s, 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 2010s.
So we have the Dodgers for the COVID year. Diamondbacks.
Rangers played the Diamondbacks. I
This
can't
is
even
the one
think
I
of
thought
off
you
the top
guys
of my
would
head.
get stumped more on.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't know. I'm down to take another hint.
Yeah, we'll have to.
They were West Division, and they are in the NL.
So
They have
NL
been
West.
in both since their inception.
So that could be Seattle. That could be. Are the Angels AL or NL?
AL, because the Dodgers are the NL.
Okay. The Giants, maybe?
Yeah, the Giants are the NL.
But I feel like they've won more than one World Series.
They have. I think.
I'm gonna say they have because they would win on all the odd years.
I want to say the Rangers had a really good run in the 2000s that they got a World Series. And then they hadn't been back until the 2010s. And that's probably when I was thinking they won. They lost. And then they made it back in the 2020s as the wild card. And they lost again to the Diamondbacks. But I could be completely wrong on that timeline.
Baseball divisions at least makes sense.
But if they've always been a part of the West, I mean, the
98.
Diamondbacks are the AL. We know that for a fact.
I don't know my AL versus NL.
I don't either. I know the NL Central. That's all I know.
I'm watching tattoos get removed right now, so.
I know the AL East. That's my
know,
issue. Is I know all the East, and I don't really know much of the Central or West.
Well, who do the Dodgers play every year? Padres. The San Diego Padres. That's another team we have not said that's on the West Coast.
But he didn't say this time that we hadn't said the team name yet.
I'm just going through and saying all the names.
Yeah.
The name
98.
has been mentioned.
It has been mentioned? Is that what you
The
said?
name has been mentioned.
Has it been mentioned quite a bit?
It's been mentioned.
So, 98.
Oh, the Rangers. Are the Rangers?
One stadium, right?
Yeah.
One name, 3 nicknames.
One name, 3 nicknames, 1 ballpark.
See, it's a ballpark, not stadium. It could be the ballpark in
all of them
Arlington.
on Wikipedia are labeled underneath ballparks. If it specifically says stadium, I will mention stadiums. If it specifically says stadiums.
Yeah, honestly, whichever you're feeling strongest about, I'll
I
back
don't
you.
know. I just want to guess the Rangers because it's the only thing that keeps coming to mind on both of these.
I'm gonna split you. You go to Rangers. I'm gonna go with the Padres have got to be NL, right?
Wow, that'd be my only guess.
Yeah. So Rangers or Padres, Eli?
Neither.
Seattle.
It's the Diamondbacks.
God damn it.
God damn it. Yeah.
They Chase Field.
Yeah.
The D-backs, the Los Serpentes, and the Answerbacks. 2001 is the World Series title.
So wait, Randy Johnson did win
2023.
one while he was there.
Yep. 2023 is the last pennant they had. And the
And
wild
they
card berth was
They lost to
2023.
the fucking Rangers. That's what
Yep.
happened. God
That-
damn it.
God.
You guys were on it, and then you guys stopped talking about them entirely.
Fuck.
All right, the last
Ask
one.
us an East Coast team, and I bet you we'll get it off rip.
So yeah. I remember what the fuck this theme was now.
I think I know what your theme was. West Coast expansion teams.
This is confusing. Give me a second. This team was established in 1894. They are
Expansion team, huh?
Established in 1894, based where they're at since 1961. They have had 4 different names. They have 5 nicknames. They have been in 7 different ballparks. They have 3 world titles, World Series. They have 6 pennants, 4 division. Holy shit! I gotta do math. Hang on a second. 3 World Series, 6 pennants, 13 division titles, and 1 wild card playoff berth.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask for some clarification here.
Mm-hmm.
So, how many names again?
1, 2, 3, 4.
So 4 different names. How many different nicknames again?
Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So
And
4 different names.
2
5
of them
nicknames.
are retired.
Retired.
Yeah, it has an end date to the nicknames.
Oh, so it'd be like the Big Red Machine in Cincinnati or something like that.
Well, I think my
Okay.
thing might be racially insensitive.
So you're
Such as
thinking-
the
you're thinking it's
Cleveland
Cleveland?
Guardians.
I'm feeling Cleveland as well.
But we also still have plenty of resources.
They say has Cleveland won 3 World Series?
I don't know about 3.
Because I'm just trying to think of the other nick. Well, here's the thing, though. All the different names, though. So there were the Braves, and now they're the Guardians.
No, they weren't the Braves. They were the Indians.
That's Atlanta. Sorry,
Yeah. Could it be Atlanta?
but that's only 2.
Well, they could have been something a long time ago, too.
Well, I mean, I guess the Reds were once the Red Stockings, and that counts. So
That's what I'm saying. It could have been like the Cleveland Chiefs or something.
we'll take that first hint, though. Be safe.
The fucking Cleveland Chiefs. That's funny. What do I want to do?
What?
He said, "What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I frown?"
I
Frown.
because one of their retired numbers is a fucking letter. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What letter? Please tell me it's X.
No. Their World Series was in the 1920s, 1980s, and 1990s.
So a team that has been relevant since
Pennants,
the 90s.
1920s, 1920s, 1930s, 1960s, 1980s, 1990s. West Division title, 1960, 1970, 1980, 1990. Not the specific date, the decades. Central Division titles, 2000s, 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 2010s, 2010s, 2020s, 2020s.
So they moved to the Central and became a fucking
Wild card.
Is it
Titans.
Is it the Brewers?
Is it the Brewers?
Or is it the Twins? Are the Twins old enough?
So this is a team that was West and now it's Central again, right? Right? You've done this twice now, right?
Yes.
Okay. What else is... It's not Colorado. Colorado's never won a World Series. I'm trying to think.
I guess I gotta give this since I gave the divisions. They are in the AL.
So they're... Oh my fucking god, not the AL Central again. Fuck you.
The White Sox, Twins,
The White Sox,
Royals,
White Sox have...
Kansas City. There's 3. We only need one more. It's the other fucking...
Detroit?
It is Detroit. There's our fucking AL Central.
Is it 4 or 5?
It might be 5, but the other one could be a Texas team. It could be the Rangers.
Okay, so what team hasn't been relevant since the 90s? It's not the White Sox. They have a World Series in the 2000s.
Tigers. No,
Is
I think the Tigers had one in the 2000s too. Twins?
Is it the Twins then?
Well, no. Did the Twins do anything with Mauer?
I don't think Mauer ever won a World Series.
Well, that's the issue, that the AL Central's so fucking...
It's so fucking mid.
doo-doo.
Eli, can you at least tell us if we've got the AL Central right?
Give me a second.
Is that the AL Central? Can I have permission to look up the AL Central?
I'm looking it up. Who all did you say was in it?
We got the Tigers, the White Sox, the Royals, the Twins. Is there one more?
Yes.
The Rangers.
Texas team, the Rangers.
No. Way more east.
East?
And way more north.
Is it Cleveland? So the Rangers are in the West.
Yeah, so every single fucking guess we've been thinking about is a possibility. So, yeah,
So,
guess what? It didn't narrow it down at all.
No, it's not the White Sox. So we're down to 4. Because the White Sox won in the 2000s.
So, how many World Series?
3. 20s, 80s, 90s.
I can't remember if Cleveland's won one. I wish someone was awake that could help me. But, fuck.
Minnesota, Cleveland. I think the Tigers won one. So that leaves us with Minnesota, Detroit, and Cleveland.
TikTok's wild in right now.
I think Minnesota.
The tsunami is hitting California.
So we said Minnesota.
A lot worse than it hit
never
Hawaii.
won a title, right? Like that, because Minnesota sports are notoriously known for being fucking terrible and bad.
Okay. So if we take that away, that leaves us with Detroit and Cleveland.
Well, you got to think Detroit had Prince Fielder. They were relevant there for a while.
Well, they also had Miggy, too.
Yeah. And I want to say they had a Cinderella run at some point.
But it's the retired nicknames and all the other names. Like, the fact that there's 4 of them. I mean, I guess if you've been there since 18 whatever, you're going to have different names throughout the years.
Well,
But
let's start thinking about cities that are old enough to have a team since 18 whatever.
Detroit and Cleveland.
Exactly.
I feel like we ignored what I said earlier.
Well,
About
what did you
what?
say that we ignored?
They've had 4 different names.
Yeah.
Names can mean you moved as well.
Well, you didn't specify that.
Yeah, you just said names.
You guys
my
haven't
guy.
asked for a hint. You only asked for 1 hint.
Well, fucking give us a hint.
They have been in 3 different states. For 4 of the names, they were in the same state. For 2 of the names, they were in the same state.
Weren't they the Michigan Tigers?
I don't know. I don't know Detroit Tigers lore like that. It wouldn't surprise me though.
I
But
don't know
like
either.
I'm saying, those 2 names could be the Cleveland Indians and the Cleveland Guardians.
Where
That's
were they
why-
before
Like,
Cleveland, though?
I
Is my
don't-
thing.
They could have come
Pittsburgh?
from anywhere. I guess they could have come from anywhere and had any name.
You want to lock in Cleveland just because?
I'm fine with that. I feel
Cleveland,
like
Eli.
I'm already say I feel like we're never going to narrow it down with these. Loose pigeonhole.
Is it
hints.
Detroit? It's Minnesota, isn't it? It was the fucking Twins.
That was a dog shit city with the dog shit sports team.
Kansas City Blues,
Yeah.
Washington National Senators, Washington Senators, Minnesota Twins.
You know what's crazy? I think the connection all day was the Washington Senators because there was a fucking team named the Washington Senators that moved to the Texas and became the Texas Rangers.
They have W retired
Yeah, for
for
George W.
Washington. No, for Washington Senators, they have the letter W
No,
retired.
I thought it was for George W.
No, that's Arlington,
It's fucking
not
dumb as shit.
Minnesota. That's the
Yeah, the
Rangers.
World Series, 1924, 1987, 1991. Their most recent thing they've done is the Central Division title in 2023.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because everyone was going crazy because they were going crazy about a division title. To be fair, the Colts would go crazy about a division title, but
I go crazy for a wild card. Do you want to do wrestlers or do you want to skip out this week? I got 3.
I'm cool, whatever.
Eli,
I don't care.
I'll already say I also know what time it is, so
I just say, let's do one. We'll do one
Alright.
of them. We'll do the very first one I looked up. PWI ranked one of the Performers 100 of the best 50 singles wrestlers in 2015, and then ranked the other 120th of the 50 best single wrestlers in 2015. In WWE, they won the NXT Tag Team Champion one time, and while they were a team, one of them won the U.S. title 2 times, and they also won a Slammy. And the only tournament they won is when they won the NXT Tag Team Championship Number 1 Contenders Tournament. This is a tag team.
United States champion?
One of
Yeah.
them was U.S. champion during their run together.
I damn near said the Ascension, but
I thought
obviously
Apollo Crews and Baron Corbin, but they both held other titles.
Twice. Yeah, U.S. title twice.
So it's not FTR, it's not the Ascension, it's not Baron Corbin or Apollo. DIY have not done it. Fraxium has not held any solo titles. Finn Balor and Samoa Joe held more than that.
I'll give you this one for free. Their last match as a tag team was
It's not Big Cass and then
on the Money in the Bank pre-show, and they defeated the Dudley Boys.
My dumbass wanted to say Epico and Primo.
I was
That was
thinking
their
Los
last match
Matadores,
together
but
before
yeah.
they disbanded.
It's the Dudley Boys on the Money in the Bank pre-show.
Well,
Way to
no,
go out.
because it want to be Otis and
Tucky.
because Money in the Bank, and Otis hasn't held a singles title somehow. It's not Simon Gotch and
The Vaudevillains.
in English because neither of them held a singles championship. Rhino and Heath Slater won the tag titles.
I damn near wanted to say Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler, but Dolph Ziggler. Well,
this is as a
Ziggler.
tag team. But Dolph
I know.
Ziggler won the NXT title.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was going to get at.
We can do it, hint.
I say, please take
Yeah.
a hint.
I'm
The
running
years
through all the tag teams
active
in my head.
for this group is 2014 to 2016. That's it.
2016.
They only worked for the Fed in NXT and then on the main roster. They disbanded for the 2016 draft, so that way they could go in as singles competitors. There was no heel turn or face turn.
Oh, so it's not Enzo and Cass.
It's not Jason Jordan and Chad Gable because Jason Jordan had a tag title run with Seth Rollins.
Their combined weight is 368 pounds.
So that's small.
The Slammy was for OMG Shocking Moment of the Year.
What the fuck? A United States Championship?
2 times. A member of this team, while they were together, won it twice.
It's not Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin because that tag team was on SmackDown, not NXT. It's not Cedric Alexander.
They did not win it. They won the NXT tag titles once, but I don't even remember them winning it.
You didn't fucking say that.
That was the very first thing I said. But anyway,
tag titles and
I don't remember them winning the NXT tag titles.
States.
So
Braun Strowman, 2014.
The singles competitor that won the U.S. title won it off of Alberto Del Rio with help from a certain retiring superstar.
Oh shit. Who became United States champion because John Cena helped
was in their corner.
It's not Sami Zayn.
Too early for Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn was still tearing up the indies.
It's not Finn.
You're in
Joe.
that era.
It's not Shinsuke.
The 205 Live.
These two would have fit in very well on 205 Live.
Oh, it's the fucking Lucha Dragons.
I'll already say, is it fucking Kalisto and
because
Sin Cara?
Kalisto won it because he also faced off
Dragons.
against
well, that's why I asked, because I didn't know if Kalisto was on 205 Live or not.
He was.
But Sin Cara wasn't.
Sin Cara was let go before.
Yep. It is the Lucha Dragons.
I always forget that he had the fucking United States Championship.
I didn't think he ever won the... I knew he won the US. I didn't think they won the NXT Tag Team title.
Yes. I don't even remember them winning the NXT tag titles together.
If I remember correctly, they either beat the Ascension or they beat the Vaudevillains.
I think it was the Vaudevillains. And then they lost it to the Ascension.
Yeah. They had a decent run in NXT, actually.
I'm going to get a poster behind my camera, so you guys can't see it. It's just going to be every major sport and all the fucking divisions.
You might as well fucking invest in it now. That way we never have to... Let me start looking at that.
Blow a damn hint on that. Just be like,
the loss of one hint just to have every.
come in with 2 hints, but I get that in front of me forever.
Oh, well, anything else before we?
Nope.
No, let's slam the summer away. Thank God it's almost over.
And if you are sweating your balls off because it is so ungodly hot, I wish we had you covered. We only got ourselves covered, but we'll always have you covered because we are your ace in the hole. We'll catch you on down the road. Yeah.
Girl.